I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm no very big and I'm awful shy, and the lassies shout when I go by, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? A lassie took me to a ball, and it was slippery in the hall, and I was feared that I would fall, for I had me on my trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Now I went down to London town, and I had some fun in the underground. The ladies turned their heads around, saying, Donald, where are your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? To wear the kilt is my delight. It is not wrong, I know it's right. The islanders would get a fright if they saw me in the trousers. The wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? The lassies want me, everyone, well, let them catch me if they can. You can't take the breeks off a Highland man, and I don't wear the trousers. Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kit I'll go. All the lassies say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers? Oh, well, that's the way we sing the song in Scotland. But of course, the song might have more international appeal, sung something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm nowhere big and I'm awful shy. The lassie shout when I go by, I don't know where to do that. Let the wind blow, I let the wind blow through the streets of my till I go. All the lassies shout, go, go. I don't know where to do that. Oh man, I gotta rock and roll. I gotta move it and a groove it to save my soul. Grab your kill and go, go, go. I don't know where to do that. Let the wind blow, I let the wind blow low through the streets of my till I go. Oh yeah, go, go, go. I don't know where to do that. Hey, I don't know where to do that.
Mammy, Granny, sister, friend, and soon-to-be great-granny. Moya Kelly Nolan, born April 23rd, 1940. Your parents were Una White and Patrick Kelly. You come from a history of talented, brave young men and women. Your grandfather, Patrick Kelly, was a published poet, writing poems from Connemara, and your great-aunt was Elizabeth O'Farrell, who fought in the 1916 Easter Rising. Your father was an Irish soldier in the IRB, and your mother bravely helped the soldiers hide weaponry, under your pram no less. Being the eldest of 5, Emer, Breed, Anne, Rena and later Ian, things got a little crowded, so you went to live with your granny Bridget Farrell, who was married to a Scotsman, John White, nicknamed Scotty. Sadly, your granny died at the age of 10, and so your family moved in with you at 16 McGuinness's Square. You went to school at Central Model School in Marlborough Street, Dublin, with your sister Emer. It was a non-denominational school, which meant no nuns taught there. Lucky you. Your best friend at school was Anne Murphy, who lived in Townsend Street. You always said how much you loved school and wished you could have continued. At the age of 14, you went to work at Hickey's Sewing Factory on Misery Hill. Like your sister Emer and Anne, you loved to sew and were very talented dressmakers. In fact, your sister Emer made your wedding dress. Later, you went to work at Jacob's factory in Bishop Street, where you met your soon-to-be husband, Paul Nolan. Your best friend in Jacob's was Bernie McArdle. You loved to go dancing every Sunday night at the Tirnanogue off Grafton Street, the Olympic Ballroom and the Four Courts. You also loved hiking and joined Olga, hiking all over Ireland and hosteling in Edinburgh numerous times. After marrying Paul, you sold your house in East Wall, or as we like to call it, Easter Wall, and moved to Rackhool. Yourself and Paul had 5 children: Sharon, Stuart, Paula, Sneva and Kristen. Despite having a big family, yourself and Paul managed to travel to lots of countries such as Egypt, Malta, Spain, France, Germany, America and Canada, just to name a few. You worked at the Green Isle Hotel on Newlands Cross part-time with your good friend Mary Warren. Always up for an adventure, yourself and Mary would do some side catering jobs with another friend, Seamus. Paul continued working at Jacobs, which had moved to Talla Road in 1975. After all your children had grown up, yourself and Paul moved to Rosslare, County Wexford. Not long after, your eldest daughter Sharon and her husband Joe and their 5 children, Patrick, Laura, Owen, Shauna and later Roisin, moved down beside you. Your sister Anne made the move to Rosslare from America too. And of course you had your dear friend Sally. Breed, who originally summered in Rosslare before everyone made the move, spent lots of time there too. Your son Stuart and his children Shannon and Paul, and later twin boys Dylan and Jamie, visit there, as does your daughter Sneva, her husband Chris, and her kids Kirsty, Craig, Kaylee and Shanessa. Although much of your family does not live in Ireland, your daughter Paula and her husband Tony and their son Anthony would visit from America, a place you would visit every year for many years. And your youngest daughter Kristen, married to David, and their children Amy and Daniel, and later the guardian child Julian, visit frequently from the States. Moya, you are best known for your love of life, always the soul of a party, even if you weren't invited, and your big heart. We all love you very much and hope you enjoy this very special 80th birthday.
Hi Granny, we just wanted to wish you a big happy birthday.
We have some pictures to show you that we found. So here's the 3 of us at my christening, and then here's all of us at Shannon's communion.
And here's some that we found of when we were really small. I think we were in your house. There's another little one. But we couldn't remember them times, so we decided we're just going to talk about memories that we have from later years. So a memory that I have that I really like is when you brought us to the playground and we used to go mini golfing and you buy us those little cadet drinks and you would keep us entertained for hours on end.
I remember all the Trivial Pursuit games and Scrabble games and the hours that we spent playing them. They were good times. And another memory I have is when you used to bring all the grandkids to the Christmas pantomimes. So we just wanted to say have a great day.
And we'll see you soon.
Hi Granny, happy birthday from me and Dylan.
Hope you have a nice day. We'll see you soon.
Happy birthday, Granny. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you when this madness is over. Love you. Bye.
Amanda, I picked this picture because it's our first house, me and Tony's, in America, which was Little John. And everybody was in this house. Sharon was pregnant with Owen in it, and your house burnt down in it when you were in it. And this swing went back to Ireland when Anthony was born. So I thought this was a kind of nice reminder of everybody together. Love yous. Bye.
Happy birthday, Maya. Hopefully see you soon.
Happy birthday, Maya.
Happy birthday, Ma.